This is Module 7, the reference list. For more information about the reference list, go to Section 6.22 in the APA Manual. The reference list, which is an alphabetical list of works cited in the text of a paper or manuscript, is located at the end of the paper. Students often ask, how many references should I use? A general rule is, for most papers or manuscripts, one or two representative sources for each main point should be cited. For more detailed information, you can refer to sections 6 and 7 of the APA Manual. Following completion of Module 7, the student should be able to describe the general format for references cited in the reference list, list the who, when, what, and where of reference sources, and define the DOI and its use. The who, when, what, and where of citations. To learn about the who, go to section 6.27, and this refers to authors' names. Authors' names are inverted. The last name is first, or the surname is first. Initials only are used for the first and middle names. In APA, a space separates the period after the first initial and before the middle initial. The when in section 6.28 is the year of publication. The what in section 6.29 is the title of the article or chapter, the periodical or non-periodical. Use only professional scholarly journals for your citations. And the where, section 6.30, and this is the publication information, the location of the publisher. For simplicity, only examples of a periodical and a book are listed. For more detail, please see section 7. For periodicals, these are located in section 7.01, and for books, reference books, and book chapters, you can see section 7.02. Here is an example of a citation of an article from a periodical. Note some of the features of the elements in the citation. First, the first element is the author's name. The surname is first, followed by a colon, and then the first and middle initials, and those are separated by a space after the period. Next is the publication year, which is 2014. The publication year is enclosed in parentheses. The article title is written in sentence case. Only the first word of a title, the first word after the colon, and proper names and nouns are capitalized. This one doesn't have a proper name or a noun, so only the first word and the first word after the colon are capitalized. The title of the periodical or journal is in title case. All words are capitalized. The title of the periodical and the volume number are included, and they are also italicized. In this case, the issue number, which is enclosed in parentheses, is included. You would only include the issue number if each issue begins with page 1. And the issue number is not italicized. The last elements are the page numbers, and there's no PP or P before the page numbers. Only the numbers are shown. Now let's look at some of the features of a book citation. The example that's used here was the same example as previously for the article citation. It's just that in this case the book is listed, not an article. Note that the title of the book is in sentence case. Only the first word of the title and the first word after a colon and the and any proper names or nouns would be capitalized. Note the punctuation at the end of the title. In this case, it's a period. If the title ends with punctuation other than a period, for example, a question mark, include only the question mark at the end of the element. Do not add a period after the question mark. The next element is the place of publication, the location of the publisher. And in this case, you would use the city and the state is abbreviated, the two-letter abbreviation for each state. And it's followed by a colon, and then the name of the publisher. And in this case, you would not add company, incorporated, or publisher at the end of the citation. All elements that are not from the internet and that are cited in the reference list are ended with a period. There's a lack of a period here, unfortunately, but it should have a period after the word Elsevier. And make sure you put a space between the first and middle initials. Include the publication year. List the title of the work followed by the information relevant to publication, and this has already been discussed in earlier slides. All entries on the references page are double-spaced, and each reference has a hanging indent, which means that the first line is flush left and the second and subsequent lines are indented. For every citation in the reference list, there should be a corresponding citation in the text of the paper. The reverse is also true. Every citation in the text should be listed in the references list, with the following exceptions. Do not cite the Bible or the Koran or personal communication in the reference list. You can see section 6.31. The DOI is located on the first page of an electronic journal article near the copyright notice. It is also located on the database landing page for the article. This is an example of an article citation that includes the DOI. Note that the DOI is not capitalized. If the DOI is not available, cite the URL at the end. Do not end the URL with a period and do not leave the hyperlink. Examples of different types of citations are included in Section 7 of the APA Manual. Which of the following are included in the citation of a reference in the references list? Select all that apply. A. Author's surname only. B. Year of publication. C, retrieval date if it's an internet source, D, page or paragraph number, E, name of publication, and F, publication location. And the answers are B, year of publication, D, page and paragraph number, E, name of publication, and F, publication location. Thank you for listening to Module 7, and I hope you learned something about citing references.